Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to Wrestlers News in WWE. Stay updated with all the latest WWE news and matches. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Let's dive. The WWE Universe was left in shock and disbelief after the vicious backstage attack on Jade Cargill, one of the company's most promising rising stars. Following what was supposed to be a routine episode of SmackDown, Jade found herself the target of a brutal ambush that not only left her physically incapacitated, but also sparked a wildfire of intrigue and speculation across the WWE world. Now, days after the attack, Jade has finally broken her silence, and her words promise major repercussions for those responsible. She is not just surviving this ordeal, she is ready to exact her revenge. The night that changed everything. The night of the attack began like any other for Jade Cargill. She had just delivered another commanding in-ring performance, showcasing the raw power and athleticism that had made her one of the brightest stars in WWE's women's division. Fans were left in awe after her match, as Jade's dominance in the ring seemed unstoppable. It was a moment of triumph, a night where she reaffirmed why so many were already predicting she would soon be at the very top of WWE's women's roster. However, as the show wound down and the cameras stopped rolling, chaos struck. The lights in the arena dimmed, the buzz of excitement slowly dissipating, and the backstage area, often bustling with activity, took on a much darker, more ominous feel. Security footage obtained by WWE security cameras would later reveal that a shadowy figure was seen lurking in the backstage corridors of the arena. It seemed innocent at first, but in an instant, that figure lunged toward Jade, launching a violent and unexpected assault that left the star in critical condition. Medical personnel and WWE officials were immediately on the scene, rushing Jade to the arena's medical facility before she was transported in an ambulance. Fans who had just witnessed her impressive in-ring performance were left stunned, trying to process what had just happened. How could someone who had seemingly been on the brink of superstardom find herself suddenly taken out in such a brutal manner? The incident sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. Social media exploded with speculation, with fans and insiders alike demanding answers. Questions flooded in from every direction. Why was Jade attacked? Who was responsible? And more importantly, how could something like this happen to one of WWE's brightest stars? WWE quickly released a statement expressing concern for Jade's health and announcing an ongoing investigation into the attack. Yet as days went by, no significant updates were provided. Fans were left in suspense, anxiously awaiting any information about the identity of the attacker or the nature of the attack. WWE's silence only deepened the mystery surrounding the event. Jade breaks her silence, a promise of retaliation. After days of silence, Jade Cargill finally addressed the situation. In a powerful, emotionally charged statement, Jade made it clear that she was not going to let the attack define her. In fact, she seemed more focused than ever on seeking justice and revenge. Her words were delivered with a level of intensity that fans and fellow superstars would expect from a woman who has never backed down from adversity. To whoever thought they could take me down, you've made a big mistake, Jade's statement began, a simple yet explosive declaration that sent waves through the WWE universe. I know exactly who you are, and I'm coming for you. You've messed with the wrong person, and I'm not letting this slide. You're going to regret the day you put your hands on me. This isn't over, not by a long shot. These words were not simply a threat. They were a declaration of war. Jade, known for her unshakable confidence and resilience, had just set the stage for a fiery, potentially explosive return to WWE. This wasn't just about physical recovery. This was about reclaiming control and showing the WWE universe, and anyone who dared cross her, that Jade Cargill was not someone to be underestimated. Her comeback would not be one of mere survival. It would be one of dominance. In the aftermath of her message, speculation erupted even further. Who was behind the brutal assault on Jade Cargill? And why would someone want to take down one of WWE's most promising stars? Theories and suspects. Who attacked Jade? As fans and insiders began to piece together the few details available, theories began to emerge about the identity of Jade's attacker. WWE's secrecy surrounding the investigation only added fuel to the fire, and fans eagerly speculated about who might have been behind the attack. There was no shortage of suspects, especially given Jade's rise to prominence in such a short period of time. Rivalries, both old and new, seemed to have put her on the radar of several WWE superstars who might see her as a threat. Rhea Ripley, a long-standing rival. One of the first names that came up in discussions was Rhea Ripley. The two women had faced off several times before, and their in-ring encounters had been intense, hard-hitting affairs. Rhea, known for her unrelenting aggression and brutal approach to her matches, had been a force in WWE's women's division. Could the attack have been a personal vendetta, or perhaps a preemptive strike against a rising star who was threatening to steal her spotlight? Some fans suggested that Rhea might have been driven by jealousy or an unspoken rivalry. Rhea's own meteoric rise in WWE had been met with much fanfare, but the growing popularity of Jade could have posed a direct challenge to her dominance. Could Rhea have targeted Jade in an attempt to eliminate a future threat? And if so, how far was she willing to go to assert her position at the top? Charlotte Flair, the Queen's legacy in peril? Another popular theory involved Charlotte Flair, the self-proclaimed Queen of WWE. Charlotte, with her unrivaled legacy and reputation as one of the greatest female superstars of all time, might view Jade as a direct challenge to her reign. The daughter of Ric Flair, Charlotte has always been fiercely protective of her position at the top, and Jade's rapid ascent could have felt like a looming threat to her legacy. Could Charlotte have orchestrated the attack as a means of neutralizing Jade before she could gain enough momentum to dethrone her? Charlotte has shown time and time again that she is willing to go to extreme lengths to maintain her status, and the idea of eliminating an up-and-coming star might not be beyond her. Fans began to wonder if Charlotte's so-called cutthroat mentality had turned to darker, more ruthless tactics. Bayley, a desperate challenger? Bayley, another prominent figure in WWE's women's division, also found herself under suspicion. Known for her lovable hugger persona in her early years, Bayley's character had since evolved into one of cunning and ruthlessness. She had endured a hard-fought career, and the rise of Jade could have been seen as a challenge to her place within the hierarchy of WWE's top women wrestlers. Could Bayley have felt pushed into a corner by Jade's rise to prominence? Some fans pointed out that Bayley, who had previously expressed frustration with the company's booking, might have resorted to extreme measures to secure her standing. If this were the case, the attack on Jade would fit with Bayley's history of ruthlessness when backed into a corner. Her motives might have been driven by a need to maintain control, no matter the cost. Sasha Banks, the mysterious absence. Then there was Sasha Banks, whose sudden and unexplained absence from WWE programming had fans questioning her whereabouts and motivations. Could Sasha have been involved in the attack as part of an undisclosed storyline? Fans couldn't help but notice that Sasha's absence coincided with Jade's rise, leading to speculation that Sasha might have been written out of the picture to make way for Jade. Could this absence be part of a larger conspiracy to take down one of WWE's most promising superstars? Triple H speaks out. WWE's investigation and commitment to justice. As the rumors continued to swirl and speculation ran rampant, Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, addressed the situation head-on during a recent episode of Raw. Known for his measured leadership, Triple H promised that WWE was taking the matter seriously and would leave no stone unturned in its investigation. "This is not something we take lightly," Triple H stated firmly. "The safety and well-being of our superstars are our top priority, and we will get to the bottom of this. Whoever is responsible for this attack will face the consequences. We will not rest until we find out who did this and take the necessary steps to ensure it never happens again." While Triple H's words offered some reassurance to fans, the lack of concrete answers only added to the tension. The longer the investigation continued without any significant updates, the more the WWE Universe grew restless. Fans demanded to know who was behind the attack and what the future held for Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill's resilience. The road to redemption. Despite the physical and emotional toll of the attack, Jade Cargill's resolve remains unshaken. She has always been a fighter, and this attack has only fueled her desire for vengeance and justice. The support of her fans has been unwavering, with social media platforms ablaze with hashtags like #JusticeForJade and #JadeCargillRevenge. Fans believe in Jade's resilience and are rallying behind her, eagerly awaiting her next move. Her promise of retaliation has created an atmosphere of anticipation. Will Jade return as a vengeful force determined to bring her attacker to justice? Or will her journey take a darker turn as she channels her anger into a ruthless, unstoppable character that fans can't help but watch? Whatever direction Jade's story takes, one thing is certain. The WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting her return. Fans are on the edge of their seats, counting down the days until she steps back into the ring. Whether she emerges as a beacon of triumph or a force of vengeance, Jade Cargill's next chapter is set to be one of the most exciting and unpredictable in WWE history. Jade's journey is far from over. She has faced challenges before, but this attack has only raised the stakes. With the full support of the WWE Universe behind her, Jade Cargill is poised to return stronger than ever, and her next move will be one fans won't want to miss. The mystery of the attacker still looms large, but one thing is for sure. Jade Cargill is coming for them, and when she does, they will regret